Good evening. Hi, this is Barbara Williams from just outside the San Francisco Bay Area. And here's my little girl. Actually, she's not my little girl, but here's my little girl, Boston. And we had Boston on here the other day, and Boston had a pretty little rose. But today we decided to give her a heart. She's got a pretty little heart. And she's a sweet little girl. And she's got a heart of gold. And it's her birthday today. She is 5 weeks old today. And I just woke her up out of a nap and brought her over here to talk with us, and she's just a sweetie pie, just a sweetie pie. So you got your new puppy, you bring your puppy home. What now? What next? What do you do? Well, first thing you want to do is set up a game plan of having your puppy meet 100 people in the first 30 days. And that can sound really daunting. 100 people sounds like a really big number, doesn't it? Well, that really breaks down to 3.5 people a day. Or you can look at it as 3 people one day, four people the next, 3, 1, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, and you're going to have 100 people. And so someone said, well, there's no way. I don't know 100 people. How can I have 100 people come by? And so I said, well, take your dog out. You go to Walmart. You're going to be able to see at least 100 people in one visit, but you're going to want to repeat that every day for a month. So you want to expose your dog to 100 people in the first 30 days. Someone says, well, how can I take the dog out? You told me parvo is real prevalent in California, and how can you take your dog out to Walmart and other places when you told me not to? I make a lot of assumptions that I probably shouldn't, and I'm thinking, it's not that you can't take your dog to Walmart. It's that you can't have your dog walking along the floors of Walmart or the ground of puppy parks. And it's sort of, sometimes I assume that people can connect the dots on their own, but that's not always the case. So yes, parvo's a big deal. Yes, you should not have your dog running around on the floor, because it could get parvo on its pads, go home, lick its pads, and die. Simple as that. But can you carry your dog around as a puppy around Walmart? Sure. And, there are pet stores, PetSmart. Just don't let it get into contact, saliva to saliva. Parvo is not airborne. So it really is kind of connecting with the saliva or the feces or something like that in order to get it. So just, and when people come by your home, invite people over. When they come by your home, have them take their shoes off at the door so they're not tracking parvo in your house. And, keep your floors for the first couple months mopped up with bleach, because bleach is the only thing that'll kill parvo. So aside from that, when people come, you're going to want to ask them to hold your little baby. And you're going to want them to touch your baby and play with her little ears and, play with her little paws. So she gets familiar with being, touched. And don't forget the tail. She's got a little tail back here. And you want to remind her that she has it. You have to groom this puppy. And you're going to have to groom all around the tail and all these things. So you want to get the puppy really familiar with being petted and touched everywhere. And I mean everywhere. And then what you want to do is you want to have people hand feed your dog. So the dog is used to that contact of liking people, because the people are giving it treats and feeding him. So that's kind of what you want to do for the first 30 days. Expose them to skateboards and blow dryers. And, always tell people, well, in fact, it's right here. I start exposing my Schnauzer. She says, oh, my God, to the clippers. And as you can see, she's not really afraid of it. She's saying, what is that? She knows what that is. I put that on her. She says, well, I don't know if I like it or not. Oh, she says, ooh, that's pretty close. But what you want to do is run it along the body, the bottom of the feet. You want to do this every day so that your dog, when it's getting groomed, it's still familiar with it. And you want to go around the ears. And she may not like this right now because we're still working on it, but around the ears so she can feel the vibration and the sound in her ears. And you can see I've been working with her. She doesn't necessarily like it, but she's not fighting me. Okay? So you want to expose them to the clippers, skateboards, blow dryers, bathing them, all kinds of stuff. The more things you expose your puppy to, the more acclimated they become to being domesticated, humanized. It also is mild stressors. And when these mild stressors happen, it actually increases the intelligence of your puppy. So, be creative. Invent some things, be creative, get your dog exposed to a variety of things. And you know what? A happy puppy is happy parents. When your puppy's happy, you're going to be happy. So let's work and make it all about the puppy. Make the puppy happy. Keep your puppy trained because they love to please. And you can actually start introducing them to a few things like sit, down, come, stay in the first 30 days. In fact, most of my miniature schnauzers can learn all of those commands in less than 30 minutes the first day that they turn 8 weeks old. You have to see that one. Thanks. Bye for now.